How to get yourself to be more consistent while running your coaching or consulting business. Have you ever started doing something that you know would have a great impact inside of your life or business, but you just couldn't get yourself to remain consistent? Maybe you started working on a new project or developing a new habit, and for the first couple of weeks or so, you found yourself doing great. However, after a while, you find yourself falling off the wagon and having to start all over again. Has this ever happened to you? Well, if it has, then a question that you might be asking yourself right now is, how do I get myself to stay consistent at doing something without quitting or burning myself out? Now, this is a really important question to ask. Why? Well, it's because as coaches and consultants, the majority of us have places in our lives where if we could just get ourselves to be more consistent, the results that we would achieve would be remarkable. And with that, here are 3 keys for becoming more consistent within your life and business. The first is to expect that you'll fall off the wagon once in a while. Now, as it turns out, sometimes things happen that are outside of our control. And because of that, we sometimes get taken off track. So let's say you've decided to begin working out 5 days a week. And you do great for a week. However, for the second week, you missed one day. Maybe something happened where you had to miss a day. Now, when this happens, what most people do is they start seeing themselves as a failure. They start seeing them missing one day as being a failure. And ultimately, they begin to beat themselves up and they go back into eating donuts and ice cream all day long. And ultimately, they give up on working out. Now, why does this happen? Well, it's because most people tend to focus on the negative rather than on the positive. And what should you do instead? Well, what you need to do if you find yourself in that situation is to look back and focus on all the days that you have been successful at working out. Focus on the wins that you've had in the past and they'll keep pulling you forwards. So remember, just because you missed one day, that doesn't mean that you're a failure. All you need to do here is pick yourself back up again and get back on that wagon. The second key to being consistent is getting clear on your why. Now, as it turns out, not being clear on their why is the main reason why the majority of coaches and consultants is the main reason why they're not able to get themselves to be consistent. Why? Well, it's because if you're not clear on the reason why you're doing something, then it's easy to just give up and quit. For myself, when I decide on an area in my life that I want to be more consistent in, I basically put it into my journal and every morning I review the outcome I want, and more importantly, I review the reason why I want to achieve this outcome. That way, if I find myself not wanting to do that activity, I go back and read over my why for wanting to do it in the first place. So it's really important to know your why and keep reminding yourself of your why. And the third key to getting yourself to be more consistent is to develop what you want to achieve into a habit. Over the years, what I've found is that it's not that we can't get ourselves to be consistent, it's that we're already consistent with other things. Now, the problem with this is that the things that we are currently consistent with aren't really serving us. For example, you might be consistent at procrastinating, or you might be consistent at not following through. What this tells us is that it's critical that we become conscious of our habits, which in turn will give us the leverage that we need to change them. Now, if you really want to get yourself to become consistent in doing the right things, then I highly recommend that you spend the next few weeks learning about habits. And a really good place to start is by reading the book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. This book is one of my top favorite books of all time. Now, with that said, I would love to hear from you. What strategy has helped you become more consistent within your business and life? Leave me a comment below and let me know. So that's it for this video. My name is Extus Justin, and if you like this video and you're interested in more of my free trainings, then check out my free video on how to consistently attract and enroll 5, 10, 15, even 20 high-ticket coaching and consultant clients to your business every single month. You can click on the link below to watch this free high-value training video. And after watching it, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and schedule a free strategy session with me, and I'll jump on the phone with you personally and help you one-on-one in your business. And as always, if you got value from this video, then take a few seconds to share it on social media. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.